Hi, I'm Kane, your host for today's episode of the Squawk Box. With me today is our special guest, Dr. Sparger, here to talk to us about the blood drive. Thanks for coming, Dr. Sparger.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
All right. Why do you think that it is important that we have blood drives at Spruce Creek?
It's certainly an easy way to give back to the community in what they're being asked to do or what the blood drive is asking you to do. And as, I don't know if the piece gets into it or not, but there's certainly lots of great benefits for giving blood for others, and there's a little bit of benefit for yourself. They do send you a report after you give blood with cholesterol and you get a little mini physical while you're there. So I'm not so sure there are many drawbacks to giving blood.
Yeah.
Does that answer the question?
Yeah. Is the involvement at Spruce Creek for the blood drive at a high level, or? Very
much so. And actually, and I'm not so sure what the formula is, but typically the school receives a check back from the blood company, Florida Blood Centers, for the amount of units given that we're able to use to fund some different projects on campus. So there's sort of a monetary benefit for the school as well. But yes, it's every time I've been part of the blood drive, I don't know if you've given or not, that it's always crowded. I mean, there's always, all the spaces are taken up and people are wanting to give and participate.
Yeah. I haven't done it, but I think I might one day.
You should.
So you've recently donated blood, and have you done that often, or? I have.
I actually have. I think I was a little bit more consistent at an earlier time. If I don't get there right at the beginning of the day, I unfortunately can't get back. But at one point I had a gallon pen, and I think I mentioned this in the piece. I'm not exactly sure how many pints make a gallon, but that equated to a gallon however many times I've given. So, and I was thinking back, I used to be the SGA sponsor here at Spruce Creek, and maybe that's when my involvement with blood drives started. But it's certainly something I've been pretty consistent with over the years, absolutely.
Yeah. Do you have any other thoughts about the blood drive that you'd like to share?
I know there's another one coming up, May 5th. Coming up, and so I would encourage those that are eligible, that meet the requirements, to sign up and give. If you're not a senior and looking forward to coming back next school year, I know there'll be many more opportunities throughout the year.
Yeah, I think I might go to that then.
Great day to be a Hawk.
Yeah. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us today, Dr. Sparger, and now let's take a look at the message from Florida Blood Drive Centers.
Since I turned 16, they always asked you at school, like during lunch, hey, the blood drive's coming up, you're going to do this, and I always wanted to do it. And as soon as it came around for my birthday and it passed, I was like, yes, so now I can do it.
Every year, thousands of high school students roll up their sleeves, many for the first time.
We need to help save as many lives as we can.
It saves lives, and it's important because the people that are out there suffering, they need it.
As you walk down your school's hallway this year, chances are pretty good you're walking right by a fellow classmate or even a teacher that's alive today thanks to blood donors.
When I saw all the blood and everything, I kind of thought I was a goner, and I was just lucky for like donors and people just take their time out of their day to give blood and anything to people like me that needed it just to save, and I'm just so thankful for that.
I know that like people like my grandfather, like a bunch of my family members, like blood helps save them and keep them strong. So I was like, oh, I should donate. And then, so I donated, and then I ended up needing a lot of blood for my accident.
20% of all blood donors are students like you. Get on the Big Red Bus at your high school, and the life you save could be someone you see every day. Remember, you have to have your parents sign your permission slip if you are 16 years old. For more information on blood donation, visit floridasbloodcenters.org.
Let's change things up with sports commentary. Here to share their thoughts with upcoming events on the NFL are Pat Minetti and Sean Garrett.
Hi, this is Patrick Minetti. I'm here with Sean Garrett, and we're going to take a look at the upcoming NFL draft and our Super Bowl predictions. So Sean, what do you think of this NFL season, and who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Well, I'm going to have to say the 49ers are going to win the Super Bowl this year because they got a lot of new picks coming in. They got Mario Manningham, Brandon Jacobs, and they have Randy Moss. I think they'll do pretty good.
I also think, being a Packer fan, I also think they're going to win too, because they have a great defense. They had the #1 defense in the NFL last year, only let up, 2 rushing touchdowns and barely lost to the Giants.
Yeah, they had a good season.
Also on our telecast, we're going to be talking about the NFL draft on this Thursday. They have 2 major picks going to the Colts and the Redskins, RG3 and Andrew Luck. Who do you think's a better quarterback?
I'm definitely going to have to say Andrew Luck. I mean, he had such a better year, a lot of passing yards, a lot of touchdowns. He had a good year.
RG3 was a speedy quarterback. He ran a 4.48 at the NFL Combine in Indianapolis. Andrew Luck only ran a 4.6, but he's a better percentage passer than RG3 is. Even though RG3 is more versatile, Andrew Luck's still going to be going #1 to the Colts, as well as RG3 going to the Redskins.
Do you have any plans for the weekend? If it involves a restaurant, Faith Strasser has a report that may help you out.
Good afternoon, Hawks. This is Faith Strasser bringing you the latest news on where to eat. If you're ever in Ormond Beach, Peach Valley is the place to go. Whether you're craving breakfast or lunch, Peach Valley is known for their spectacular apple fritters and peach tea. From banana pancakes to wraps and salads, you can have whatever you want.
That's it for today's episode. I'm Kane, and we'll see you next time on the Squawk Box.